Kaldenberg Consulting TV. I am your host, Brian Kaldenberg. I told you last week that we're going to talk about something, the next episode, about something huge that relates to Google content advertising, and it's a new feature about maybe a month ago released by Google called Google Remarketing. And guys, this is going to change the online advertising landscape forever. And Google's really put themselves in the driver's seat because they own such a market share and their reach is just so tremendous across the internet that this is just going to be huge for Google. I see Google stock going through the roof probably in the next, at least in the next year or two. Right now they're actually up about $15 a share today. But let's get into Google marketing and Google remarketing and what it is. So we've been talking about Google content advertising and how you can run ads all across the internet where people are on pages looking at or talking about where content about a product or service you offer is being talked about or being written about. So like I use the example Nike running shoes. Nike could run a new ad for their new running shoes anywhere on the internet where people are talking about running, stretches for running, how to map your run, anything that Nike deems would be a place where their target audience, runners, would be living on the internet. Nike could kind of get in front of them with their ads. Nike doesn't need to know what sites, what pages, because there's so much content out there. Nike just needs to pick topics, and then Google finds them. Well, Google remarketing is kind of the same idea, except you can choose only to advertise on people who've already been to your website. So, let's say let's go back to the fish oil pills example. You have your online website selling fish oil pills. Someone comes off a Google ad, they come off a Google result, or they stumble across your site somehow. They get to your fish oil pills page, they start to check out, but they never actually buy anything. With Google remarketing, you can put a little piece of code on this page, and then that code travels around with this person. So they didn't buy anything, they left your site, they went back to check their email, they went to CNN.com, but this code is following them around now. So as an advertiser, you can say, okay, this person came to my site, they were looking at my fish oil pills, they didn't buy anything, I'm not going to give up on them yet. I want to run ads on them for the next 30 days. And Google remarketing, you're remarketing to them, and so your ads, instead of picking content or instead of picking sites you want your ads to run, you're picking someone who is on your website, and you're going to, wherever they go around the internet where Google ads are accepted, your ads can run. So this person goes to, let's say they go check their email in Gmail. Well, they were on your site, they have that little piece of code still with them, they're going to see your ads. Let's say they go to a blog and they're reading about nutritional supplements, or maybe they're at a blog reading about other companies' fish oil pills. That blog has Google ads, your ads will run down the right side. So it's just can you think of an advertising medium or a method of advertising right now that is better and makes more sense than Google remarketing? I seriously can't. Theoretically, let's take it in the offline world, what it is, and it doesn't work in the offline world because you can't track. But let's say you have a Toyota dealership. You know, people come into a Toyota dealership and browse the car lot every single day. People drive in, look around, and drive out. Theoretically, what this is, what it would give that car dealership the capability of doing in offline terms would be, which isn't possible, but that car dealership could know everyone who came in their car dealership, browsed and left. They can know what car they looked at, and then that person goes and reads the newspaper the next morning. On the front page, they could say, I want ads to run on these people on the front page of the newspaper. When they turn the radio on, I want them to hear my ad. But I don't want everyone to hear my ad, just people who drove into my car lot yesterday. When they turn on the TV, I want them to see my ad of the new Toyota Avalon. The people who looked at the Toyota 4Runner, I want them to see this ad, which isn't possible with offline advertising. But the beauty of online is it is possible because of tracking. And so Google remarketing it's a new feature that you can add to your Google content campaign. It's going to be just sick. And my businesses, we are going to use it as much as we can for online advertising because there's no other way, there's no other method of online advertising better than it right now. Comments in the comments, if you have questions about Google marketing, I can do a better job of explaining it in the comments below. But again, it's just going to be It's really exciting. And if you want to get something going, if you want to implement Google remarketing within your online advertising campaign, give us a call and we'll set it up for you. Thanks for watching today, guys. I'll see you next time.